Right, on Blogosphere, we've got two usual suspects, or should I say familiar faces, in Paul Dennett and Malay Desai. I'll come to you, Paul, first. Who do you think got more positives out of this series between India and the Windies?
Hi Sanjana, hi Anant. Well, haven't times changed? If you'd asked me after the first three games, I'd have said definitely the Windies. So we've got a tie and a win in successive games against India. Well, India haven't gone winless in 2 games in a row at home in ODIs for 5 years. But these last 2 thrashings really place a different complexion on things. I think India can be well satisfied that they were tested and they passed the test with flying colours. They can also be satisfied that by and large, as we head into the World Cup in about 7 months, most of the pieces of the puzzle have fallen into place for them. Not all, but most. And crazy as it sounds, I think one of their biggest gains from this series is the form of Virat Kohli. If anything, he's somehow even getting better. And as they look to try to win an away World Cup for the first time since 1983, having a player as good as him in career best form gives them a real chance.
Definite positives for Team India, especially ahead of the World Cup. Different kinds of matches that they witnessed in these 5 one-day internationals, run fests, and matches that were heavily one-sided. But Malay, what do you think? What were the positives, and for which team according to you?
I would definitely pick West Indies in this one because of the simple fact that they were at the lower end of the learning curve when they arrived. But they're going back with this invaluable commodity in cricket called self-belief and confidence. Not many teams today can boast of having pushed India to the fifth match in a 5 ODI series of a full-strength India, that too. And these young guys managed to do that. Remember, their fielding coach mentioned before the 5th ODI that they are here to learn, and they picked up a lot of stuff just by playing a formidable team like India. Apart from Shai Hope and Hetmeyer, who hit big runs, I'm sure the whole batting unit also experienced world-class bowling in a very different environment. So I'm sure they're going back with a lot of positives. And without Evan Lewis and Chris Gale, they still managed to pull off this result.
So that's that. Our bloggers telling us that there were positives for both teams from this series. But thank you so much for joining us on Blogosphere, Malay and Paul. As always, it was a pleasure having you.